Rome didn't fall in one night. Collapsed the moment Roman generals realized something terrifying. Their armies obeyed them, not Rome. Asterisk, asterisk, and the first man to prove it was named Sulla. Asterisk Rome in the late Republic was angry. Foreign wars dragged on endlessly. Corruption filled the Senate, and ordinary Romans felt betrayed by their own elites. Out of this frustration rose a man who didn't belong there. His name was Gaius Marius. He wasn't born into power. He wasn't from Rome. He wasn't even from a famous family. Marius was a novus homo. It's a new man from the small town of Arpinum, and Rome hated men like him. But Marius did something no Roman had dared before. He changed the Roman army. Forever, he allowed landless poor men to enlist. It's the state paid them. It's the state armed them. Soldiering was no longer a duty. It became a career. And that single change had a dangerous side effect. Roman soldiers no longer depended on Rome for survival. They depended on their general. Their loyalty shifted from the Republic to the man who paid them. Marius defeated Rome's enemies again and again. And again, so Rome broke its own laws for him. He was elected consul 7 times, something previously unthinkable. But success breeds enemies, and one of them was a brilliant, ruthless aristocrat named Lucius Cornelius, Sulla. In 88 BCE, Rome faced war with Mithridates of Pontus. The Senate chose Sulla to lead it. Marius refused to accept that. He used the popular assemblies to strip Sulla of command and force him out of Rome. Sulla's response changed history. Instead of fleeing quietly, he marched his army on Rome. For the first time ever, a Roman general led Roman soldiers against their own city. Rome watched in horror as its own legions entered the streets. The taboo was broken forever. Sulla took control and left to fight. Mithridates, Marius returned briefly, seized power again, died just days into his final consulship. But the war wasn't over. In 83 BCE, Sulla returned, this time merciless. He declared himself dictator, and then came the proscriptions lists of names. Enemies of the state, anyone could kill them, take their property. One of those names belonged to a young man, a Julius Caesar, Sull, eventually resigned and retired. But Rome was never the same. Political violence had become normal. Armies had learned they could decide politics, and ambitious men were watching in 63 BCE. Another aristocrat felt the system slipping away. His name was Catiline. He lost the consulship too. Ironically, another new man from Arpinum, Cicero. So Catiline chose conspiracy, assassination, coup, civil collapse. The plan failed, but the message was clear. Violence was now a legitimate political option. The Republic had crossed a line. Once generals learned armies could decide power, there was no going back. Within years, 3 men would exploit this weakness: Crassus, Pompey, and Julius Caesar. And when Caesar crossed the Rubicon, he was not inventing something new. He was repeating a lesson Rome had already learned the hard way. Rome didn't fall because of one man. It fell because Rome taught its generals how to destroy it.